TGIF August 11, 2023. It's 8:17. Welcome to Island Tea. AZ, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? You good?
I'm good.
Yes, it's a wonderful Friday morning. It's Friday. Wow. That means we have the weekend. So the weekend is coming up. It feels like the week just started and it has now ended, after that long holiday weekend that we had. That our basically work day started for most of us on Wednesday. And now it's Friday, so it's the end. Wow. And then another weekend. God be praised, another weekend. So I want to, leave this quote with you this morning. And it says, it says, don't, and I quote, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. It says, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. I'm going to say it again. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. I think that's impactful because, each day we have, harvest, as we say. And when it comes to harvest is a time in which you benefit from what you have sown. So basically what this is saying is that if it is that you harvesting on this day, it would have been based on seeds planted before. And so where you are now is a result of what you have done in the past. So if you take each day and you plant seeds and you plant good seeds, then you know that in the future, that is when you're going to really feel the harvest, or you're going to feel the manifestation of the hard work that you put in. Because sometimes you work hard today and you say, but at the end of the day, many of us seeing things coming through, not knowing that the work that you put in today, you're going to see it in the long run. You're going to see it maybe not now, maybe by next week, maybe by 2 weeks after, maybe not even 2 weeks after. You might see it 6 months from now. And so this quote is important because it encourages you to plant seeds in hope that your harvest will be great in time to come. And so it's Friday. It's a wonderful day here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm hoping that everyone is having a good morning so far. The morning started just not too long ago. Considering when I say, morning has broken, I'm thinking about the dawn time. So, we had, the sunrise, and since the sunrise, it has, just started if we are taking the time from the sunrise. And so I want to wish everyone a wonderful day this morning. We know that there are certain aspects, certain news articles. One of the news articles that I have seen when I have looked at the WIN report, WIN FM's morning news, and there is an Antiguan mother and daughter who has taken the flight to the edge of space. So and so we have an article on that. I know we spoke about it before, about the Antiguan mother and daughter who won the opportunity to travel to space. And so that occurred not too long ago, and there was a live stream. I think, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it was yesterday. I think that there was a live stream which showed the two as they traveled to space. Another article that I see here that women are encouraged to register for the upcoming Helen's Daughters. So that is something, for persons who are not aware, it says that, that the NGO Helen's Daughters has issued a call for women in St. Kitts and Nevis to register for its upcoming third edition of the Helen's Daughters Rural Women Agri Academy, a virtual training program, a virtual training program that targets women of all age with a passion for agriculture. So the training program introduces interested participants to sustainable agriculture, agritourism, food security, and financial literacy practices. It runs from August 22nd to October 12th, 2023, to be hosted in St. Kitts and Nevis. And so, in a statement from the NGO headquarters in St. Lucia, it shared that hundreds of women in St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and St. Kitts and Nevis have graduated from previous editions of the Helen Daughters Rural Women's Academy because of its accessibility. So that's something, and I think, if I am correct, I think we are to have an interview with those persons in the future. So that's one thing to note, to persons who are looking forward to that. And just yesterday, also in the WINNFM news, we had the People's Action Movement leader. He shares concerns with the state of national security, questions the implementation of the Elevate. And so just yesterday, the People's Action Movement held its media conference at its party's headquarters, and there was presentations made by the political leader of the People's Action Movement, the Honorable Sean Richards, in addition to members of the national executive of the People's Action Movement. And during that presentation, members would have graded and spoken about the performance of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party and its 1 year in government. And based on the grade allocated by the People's Action Movement, based on the performance of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, the People's Action Movement would have allocated or given the grade a D. And so we have a clip here that was done by a reporter here at WINNFM, just to share some of what occurred yesterday at the People's Action Movement's press conference.
Opposition party, the People's Action Movement, PAM, has questions for the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party administration a year after they took office. The leader of the PAM, the Honourable Sean Richards, held the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party administration to promises made on the completion of their first year, which included a housing revolution, the commencement of construction on a climate-smart hospital and further upgrades in healthcare, water woes being addressed, social assistance regimes being revamped, further investments in agriculture, and managing the increase in criminal activity. The PAM leader on the issue of crime lamented the number of murders the Federation has recorded,